Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Idiots in a Movie podcast, episode 15. I'm your host, Chris, and here with me always is my co-host, Matt.
What's up, everyone? In today's episode, we are reviewing the movie Moneyball, starring Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill. And the reason why we picked this movie today is because the guy that wrote this movie, Aaron Sorkin, has a new movie that came out a couple weeks ago called The Trial of the Chicago 7. I felt like a good excuse for me to talk about this movie.
Yeah.
Now, Chris.
Of course.
What's the story?
Okay. Basically, it's about the general manager of the Oakland A's.
Yes, who's played by Brad Pitt. His name's Billy Bean.
Basically, Oakland A's aren't doing so hot, have horrible crap budget, so they decide, I think it's Jonah Hill's character, that brings the new way of recruiting or getting players.
He's a
Harvard? No,
Harvard.
Stafford.
I think Harvard graduate who's
Ivy League graduate. We'll just go with that.
He's a computer genius, and he comes up with a system to
get players based on their statistics. Basically, right?
Other than he's trying to change the system of how people look at baseball players.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I like this movie. I'm a big fan of sports movies, and this is a really good sports movie.
This movie is great. Brad Pitt is amazing in this movie.
Yes, he does a really good job.
Yeah, he's so good in this movie.
I think him and Jonah Hill have really good chemistry.
Yeah, they have really good chemistry in this movie.
No, I wasn't expecting that going into this movie. How good of chemistry they were going to have.
Yeah.
I think that was a little unexpected on my end, but it was really good.
This has a pretty good, solid cast, too.
Oh, yeah, it does have a pretty good cast.
We already talked about Pitt and Hill. It has also Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Robin Wright and Chris Pratt.
I was surprised. When I was looking through the cast before I watched this movie, I was surprised Chris Pratt was in this movie.
Yeah, this is during his time between Parks and Rec and Guardians, where he would do one movie where he'd be super fit, and then he'd get super fat and then go back and forth.
Yeah.
But he plays a completely different character than what he usually does.
Mm-hmm.
Because in this movie, he doesn't have any confidence. He's not the best person.
No.
So it was interesting to see him play a different type of role than he usually does.
Yeah, because he's usually this big
cocky,
old confident and cocky person.
When in this one, he's the complete opposite.
Yeah. It's a good role to show Chris Pratt's range.
Yeah, range.
Yeah.
Now, this movie, I guess you could say, is a sports movie, but this movie is more about changing the system.
Yeah.
From the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And about business. The business side of sports.
Yeah. It was a lot about the business side.
Because in every sport, especially baseball, you have your teams like the Yankees and the Red Sox who have all the money in the world.
They can just throw it at anyone they want to.
And then because of that, they steal the players from like Astros, not Astros, the A's.
Yeah.
And these smaller market teams who can't pay the good players.
Who don't have as deep as wallets to get the best players out there.
So the Yankees basically beat these teams with their own team.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you beat those teams and win a World Series? You
got to get creative.
Yeah, you got to get creative.
Flip the system upside down and try something new. So, Matt, you got anything else that's in-depth spoilers for us?
No, I think everything else would be spoiler
territory. Yeah. All right. If you haven't seen this movie, Matt, do you think they should go see this movie if they haven't seen this movie?
Absolutely. It's on Netflix.
Yep.
I think it's on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure.
Give me 1 second. I'll watch options. It's on Netflix. Nah, just Netflix.
Okay, yeah.
Most people have Netflix, so. It's on Amazon Prime for $2.99. Rent it, but don't waste your money. If you got Netflix, just watch it on there.
Watch it. It's great.
It's a really good movie.
Great sports underdog movie.
Good Brad Pitt movie.
Great
Jonah Hill movie.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. It's a great movie all around. Just go see it if you haven't seen it yet, and then come back, listen to the rest of this. Here on out, spoilers. You've been warned. Go ahead, Matt. You're the one that has the most to say about this movie.
I want to start off with, I really like how they intertwine the movie with real footage.
Yeah, I did like that too. I noticed that.
The most of the time we see actual baseball is real footage of the games. It's not actually, you don't see the actual actors, which is smart, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a great way to, tell the story by still being true to the events by having some of that real footage in there. You know. Yeah, I thought that was really good.
The music, amazing.
Yeah,
it's inspiring. It gave me chills.
Yeah. Yeah, there were several points in this movie that gave me chills. Yeah, the music does really good.
It helps so much.
Yeah, it really really sets the mood, and helps you feel what they're trying to convey on the screen.
Yeah.
So the music does a great job of that. Oh, I love the scene where Brad Pitt goes and asks Jonah Hill's character, "Is this your first job in baseball?" And he's like, "This is my first job ever." I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's a good scene.
There's several scenes in this movie where Jonah Hill, he's just like comedic, not on purpose though.
Yeah,
I think they're great.
It's a different type of role for Jonah Hill. Usually, this out there bombastic,
almost slapstick style comedy, but this is like nonchalant. Comedy.
Awkward teen.
Yeah,
he might be over his head a little bit.
Maybe just a little. Yeah. But yeah, I really like that aspect of Jonah Hill's character. Him being so awkward that it's unintentionally funny.
He's awkward, but you can tell he's
very smart.
He's smart and he loves his job, and he knows that deep down he's right. But just the way he does it, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Great performance. Great.
Now, a little trivia.
Oh, already?
Yeah, I got two. I'm go ahead and give you one.
All right.
Jonah Hill character. Do you know what that guy's job is now?
I have no clue.
He's a GM for the Cleveland Browns.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got hired, I think, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Little sports / movie trivia for you.
Damn straight.
Nice, man.
I got another one that's gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna wait till
I didn't. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think he went back to the Indians, but I don't think he was ever a manager.
Like higher up management.
Yeah.
All right.
And then he got hired by the Browns.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
He's gonna win the Super Bowl with the Browns.
Gonna take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Nah,
ain't happening.
And go ahead and fast forward to the ending. The ending is amazing in this movie.
Yeah.
The way, Brad Pitt character is just the way he decides to stay with the Oakland A's. And then on top of that, more importantly, he's staying to be with his daughter. Yeah. Because that's the theme of this movie, is him trying to be a good father while having this pressure to win.
I always thought, like, the scenes with his daughter, I think, are like the heart and soul of this movie.
It's the heart and soul.
They're so sweet, and they're a great contrast between that and when he's at work and he's like all serious.
Yeah,
because he's trying to keep that job.
Yeah,
yeah. I think they're very good contrast.
He's going out on a limb, a huge limb.
Yeah, he knows that he's taking a very big risk by trying this different way and new system.
That's pissing a lot of people off.
Yeah. A lot of the old guys are like, "No, you can't be doing that. We got 30 years of experience on you. We know what we're doing." And no, you don't. Gotta try something new every now and then.
This movie has a pretty melodramatic ending too. I mean, they do get the winning streak.
The 20 wins.
Yeah, I think
20
so.
wins. I think it was 20 wins.
And they win their division.
Yeah.
But they don't win the World Series. They don't even get out of the divisional round.
Yeah. Well, not all sports endings end with championships.
Is kind of
depressing.
It's a good way.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
It's good. it's good to show that you're not just gonna become great just like that. It takes a little bit longer.
And you can see that it still weighs on Billy Bean, Brad Pitt's character, because he can't see that even though they didn't want to watch the series, he was able to change the system. He got the 20 wins.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Jonah Hill was trying to tell him at the end in the locker room, where he throws a baseball at him. That's a good funny scene.
Yeah.
I guess the biggest critique to this movie.
I was just about to get into my biggest critique. What's yours?
Well, for sports fans, especially baseball fans, is that in this movie they don't really talk about how the Oakland A's had one of the best pitching staff in all of baseball during this time. But at the same time, like, they were able to win the division on a $4 million budget.
Yeah.
That's impressive on its own.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Considering the budgets of some of these other...
The Yankees spend probably 3 times more than they do. And the Oakland A's had more wins in the regular season than the Yankees.
I like it. I like this movie, but one gripe I have with it is sometimes I feel like the beginning is kind of takes a little bit to get to it, you know? You didn't like it? I also think the movie is a little too long.
I didn't feel that way. I felt like it was a good pace.
All right.
But I guess.
But yeah, I feel like it's just a little too long. I feel like there were some scenes in there that didn't necessarily have to be. But I thought it was pretty good, though. All around besides that. That might have just been me.
Yeah, that's just you, but,
It's alright.
We're going to agree to disagree sometimes.
Okay.
Now, do you have anything else you want to...
No, I think I'll let you take it the rest of the way.
I don't have anything else to say besides my last piece of trivia.
Trivia time. Alright.
You remember I think he was the head baseball scout for the A's? He was the older guy.
I think I know which one you're
talking
about.
The one that hated the new
I think I know
metric system in Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
In real life, that dude played baseball, and he hated Billy Bean. And he hates Billy Bean. He thinks Billy Bean destroyed baseball.
Why? Because he made a new system that works?
Yeah, he changed the system. That's pretty good casting. That dude to play a guy who hates Billy Bean.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah. That was pretty good casting.
Yeah. That's
perfect.
Yeah, A plus casting right there.
I don't get how he could think that he destroyed baseball. Well, he reinvented it, if anything.
Well, you know how these old people are.
Yeah, they were all old and, stuck in the old ways, basically.
Can't see change.
Yeah. A lot of people are like that nowadays.
Yes.
All right, Matt. Got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, on to our final thoughts then. We'll start with you, Matt.
This is one of my favorite sports movies. It's a great movie in general. Hits you in the feels. It motivates you to do something and be better.
I want to go outside and hit a baseball.
Is that, yeah. I gotta give this probably 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah. What about you?
I think it's a good sports movie. Not my favorite. I still like Miracle.
Miracle.
I'm a big fan of that. I think that's probably my favorite sports movie. This is up there, though. Probably in top 3 or 4. Definitely. But it's a good movie. I think it's just a tad bit too long, but it's still really good. I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, we're doing 0.5s now.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were doing that. Okay.
Well, I don't think it's quite a 7, but I don't think it's quite an 8 either.
Okay, well, okay. I guess I can give you that one.
All right. So, 7.5 out of 10. All right. Anything else, Matt?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I think that's it for us today. We hope you enjoyed listening to us. We put out new episodes every Sunday and Wednesday. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and we'll see you next time when we talk about Borat.